people usually ask, why would anyone want to remove the catalytic converter on a Harley Touring? I get it. Catalytic converters are good for the environment, but in some cases, they're a massive choke point for horsepower, and they make that sweet V-twin sound go whisper quiet. The heat. That's the other big one. If you've ever sat on a Harley Touring bike during summer stop-and-go traffic, you know you can practically grill burgers on your legs. The catalyst bakes you. Owners say it feels like you're riding a lava lamp. Okay, so let's talk about the actual process. First, make sure you know what you're getting into. In some states, yanking your cat can get you a ticket. My advice, check your local laws. Portland, where I live, is strict. You get a $2,500 fine for tampering. If you're still in, here's what you'll need. Basic socket set, a ratchet, an extension, and something like a reciprocating saw if you're working with stock headers. Oh, and safety glasses. The number of people who ignore that last step, way too high. First step, always start with a cold bike. You do not want to unbolt hot pipes. Remove the saddlebags for full access, and be sure to cover your rear fender so you don't scratch the paint. Small detail, huge regret later if you forget. Next, unbolt the mufflers from the exhaust system. You'll find a few bolts near the rear wheel. Support the mufflers as you loosen them. They drop faster than you expect and can dent the chrome or even your garage floor. Now remove the heat shields from the header pipes. These are held on with hose clamps, which strip out easily, so use the right size screwdriver. Most Harley headers will come off as one big unit. Kinda heavy, awkward, but not impossible for one person. Here comes the gruesome bit, actually removing the cat. Some headers have a removable catalytic cartridge. Most do not, so you're basically sawing open the pipe, chiseling out the honeycomb, and re-welding. DIYers get creative. Shop vacs, coat hangers, rebar. It's not pretty, but it works. If you're going to cut, draw a visible line before you start. Pro tip, take a video or lots of pics so you remember which way things go back together. The internet is littered with tales of mystery parts that suddenly don't fit anywhere after reassembly. Once the cat is out, you need to smooth out the inside as much as possible. Rough edges mean more back pressure and less power. Use a die grinder or a metal file. If you skip this step, you just replaced one restriction with another. Put everything back in reverse order. Don't over-torque the header bolts into the cylinder. Those threads are not forgiving. Replace the exhaust gaskets if they look questionable. Leaks at this stage lead to an annoying ticking that will drive you mad. The first ride after a cat removal is wild. The sound? Way throatier. Dyno tests show you can free up 7 to 10 horsepower, which you actually feel in roll-on acceleration. The downside is your bike won't pass emissions. Again, check your local laws before you get too excited. Is it worth it? For some, yes. Cooler legs, more power, louder bark. But think carefully, especially if you're in an emissions-controlled state. I get why people do it, but just know every upside comes with a bit of risk attached. Be smart, wrench carefully, and remember, safety goggles aren't optional.